Hello chess lovers, Soren here, and in this video I want to take a quick look at a victorious game played by legendary Indian chess grandmaster Viswanathan Anand. His opponent is Dutch chess grandmaster Jan Timman, and this game was played in 2004 in Wijk. In this game Anand had white pieces and he opened up with e4, to which Timman answered with Sicilian defense. A sharp opening which usually leads to a tense battle. Nc3 Nc6 classical variation is on the board, bishop g5 e6, queen d2, white is choosing the Richter-Rauzer attack, is castling queenside and then is throwing all his anger at black's kingside, f3 bishop e7, bishop e3 rook c8 and g4. There we have it, we are starting a pawn storm. King b1, b5. In return, black is trying to counterattack on the queen side, which is of course a standard idea. Knight c4, and white is giving up this light squared bishop in order to save the dark squared one, because when attacking this bishop can be very useful. Knight ce2, and finally black also castled kingside. g5, knight e8. And this time we see h4. Playing with the white pieces is super easy, while on the other hand, soon we will see that black will find himself in a position where proceeding with the attack is not that easy. Rook goes back on c7, knight f4. Knight g3 is an alternative, and Stockfish even prefers this move, but knight f4 is also strong. You are stopping e5 in this case. White knight will land on d5. Also from f4, the knight will support these pawns. Rook c3, rook dg1, first over protecting the pawn on g5 in order to go for h5. b4 h5, knight c7, g6. While black was maneuvering, white pawns already reached black king and are ready to destroy this defensive shield. Bishop f6, and there comes h6. Black is in trouble and an advice won't help. If h takes g6, then h takes g7, followed by queen h2. In the game, f takes g6 was played and h takes g7, rook f7. Black now wants to recapture on g7 with the rook in order to solidify the king side, but it's too late to think about defense. As we have reached the critical position, you can pause the video and try to find Anand's next move. Ready? Now look in here, there are two equally strong moves. Knight g6 or rook takes h7, both are winning. Anand went for rook takes h7, but yeah, this is also allowing white to win without much effort. Now there is a mating threat, and if rook takes g7, then you will lose the bishop, and if bishop takes g7, then this time queen h2 will win. In the game after rook f7, we see rook takes h7 by Anand, which looks more beautiful, you know. Yes, a rook sacrifice is always a good idea. King takes h7. What else black could do? Maybe rook takes g7, no, but in this case, after an exchange of rooks on g7, the pawn on g6 also drops right here, no way out. So black accepted the rook sacrifice, and white also switched the queen into the attack. Queen h2 check, king takes g7, knight takes g6. Now white is threatening queen h6 check, followed by knight e7 checkmate, and also knight e7 discovered check can be a threat. Black accepted the bishop sacrifice as well in order to stop queen h6 check, but there followed knight e7 discovered check, after which black lost the queen and resigned. If bishop takes c8, then queen d6 check, and then queen f4 with a double attack. Black is suffering more losses, that's why after knight takes c8, and here resignation followed. Anand is famous for playing very quickly, something which during his rise was always surprising his opponents, and I'm sure that this game he played in one breath. Yeah, this was definitely an easy work for him. In the end, a chess puzzle for you where the task is to win with the black pieces. As usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Feel free to check out my early uploads as well. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.